Hello YouTube, this is the Badass Mojo, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get Riven silva in Warframe. As you can see, I'm getting a bunch of Riven silva, up to 16 Riven silva per 1 Riven silva. If you're wondering how I do this, this is not cheating, this is not some game hacks or anything. This is real, it's just luck. So the way I do this, or let me start off by saying how I even got into this. So I only had 10 Riven silva yesterday, and I decided to farm it, and then I realized that you can farm this one mission, or one mission type, that basically guarantees you getting Riven silva. The way I get all this Riven silva, you'll need to have a bunch of things in order to get this amount, but you can get Riven silva regardless of whether you have these things. If you have these things, your Riven silvas are basically double, triple, quadruple, again depending on your luck. So the mission I play is a stronghold for EXIMUS on any sortie, depending on your luck and console that you're playing. It could be a exterminate or a defense mission, which are the best EXIMUS farm ever, because they just only spawn EXIMUS enemies and regular enemies here and there. EXIMUS stronghold is basically all the enemies are EXIMUS, almost all the enemies are EXIMUS, and you just go around killing them. And obviously we know that if you kill more, you have a higher chance. The game rolls the dice for you. An EXIMUS enemy has a 2% chance of dropping Riven silva if they're level 30 or higher. And you can increase that by getting the resource booster, which will increase it to 4%. And you can double the resource by getting a double resource booster, or get a blessing from one of the people from the relays. Ask for a double resource blessing if there's somebody that is level 30 or higher, and if they're nice enough, they can actually grant you a blessing which will double your pickup rate for 2 hours, or 2 hours and 50 minutes, I believe. So that way you can get double the resources, so your Riven silvers are 2 instead of 1. If you have a Shmita Kavat, I don't know how to say the name, this cat basically has another buff which will double your resources. This cat has a buff, or one of the mods on it, it's called Charm. Basically every 30 seconds you have a chance of getting a buff, which increases your crit chance, reload speed, shield, and I forgot the other ability, energy, and double resources. If you are lucky, you can get a double resource buff on top of your double resource booster, which will make your Riven silva up to 4 per pickup. And if you're extremely lucky, like I was, in some cases you can get that single buff up to 2 or 3 times. Again, very, very lucky. The odds of that happening is very low. The most you can ever get is, I would say, twice. I had a time where I actually picked up, where I got a buff 3 times in a row. So every 30 seconds, the Shmita Kavat has a 28% chance of giving you a random buff out of 5. Now imagine you getting the same buff 3 times in a row. I was picking up 16 Riven silva for every 1 Riven silva. As you can see on the screen, this is not a hoax or nothing. So if you have this Shmita Kavat, really, really good. You can actually double or triple your amount of Riven silva. I went from having 10 Riven silva yesterday, literally 10 Riven silva left in my pocket, up to 512 in just 6 hours of farming. There's been games where I actually got up to 150 Riven silva, but we lost. I'm still salty because people don't know how to defend the objective, but that's just part of the game. Imagine having 150 Riven silva and somebody doesn't defend the objective. I was going around saving everybody, re-healing the objective, but we still lost at the very end. And there's been times where the objective gets stuck in a wall and we lose, so that happens too. But again, if you are lucky and you get through all of these trials and challenges, you can go up to a EXIMUS stronghold on a sortie mission and farm as much Riven silva as you possibly can. If you have these 3 things, you can increase your chance and also double your resources by 4 to 5 times. Again, depending on your luck. With that being said, let me know what you guys think of this farm. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace, and this is all I guess. Bye.